It's not uncommon for a road or mountain bike spoke to snap. Although snapping one won't usually end your ride, you will need to replace it at some point. You're going to need spoke key, tyre levers, and a flathead screwdriver. You may also need a cassette lock ring tool, chain whip, or Torx key, depending on where the broken spoke is located. When a spoke snaps, it's unlikely it will come free of the wheel, so you're going to need to secure or remove it to get yourself home. You can either twist it around a neighbouring spoke, wrap some tape around it, or if you have a suitable multi-tool to hand, snip it off. If it's a drive side rear spoke, then in many cases you're going to need to remove the cassette before you're able to access the hub eyelets. For full instructions, click above or look for the link in the video description. You may also need to remove the disc rotor. To do this, you will usually need a Torx key rather than a regular hex key. Be careful removing these bolts, and make sure you apply thread lock or anti-seize compound when you return them to prevent them getting stuck. Deflate the tyre and remove the inner tube if you have one. Lift up the rim tape and remove the old nipple and remaining spoke from the wheel. Locate the corresponding eyelet on the hub and remove what's left of the other end of the spoke. You now need to thread the new spoke. With a 3-cross wheel, like we have here, the spoke will need to go outside the first 2 spokes, then inside the 3rd spoke that it crosses. Alternatively, your wheels may use a 2-cross or straight pull configuration, so be sure to study the other spokes and thread your replacement in the same pattern. You now need to refit the spoke nipple. To make this easier, pass a spare spoke through the rim eyelet and screw on the nipple. Pull the nipple into the eyelet and use a screwdriver to hold it in place while unscrewing the spare spoke. Engage the nipple with the thread of the new spoke. And bring the nipple up to tension using a spoke key, remembering that the nipple tightens anti-clockwise as you look at the inside of the rim. With your new spoke fitted, it's a good idea to put your wheel through the truing process, especially as broken spokes are often caused by truing issues. For full instructions on how to do this, click above or look for the link in the video description. If you don't want to go through the full truing process, then you can get a rough idea of the correct spoke tension by squeezing some other adjacent pairs of spokes. Don't forget to subscribe and check out the rest of the channel. Let us know what you want more of on your BikeRadar.